With the Trash Pandas back in action, we are hoping for some good weather tonight. Carson, what does it look like for the fans out there?
I think we'll be in good shape tonight, Matt. We're tracking some of those showers right now in northeastern Alabama, and it's not impossible to see some additional thunderstorms later on, but any storms that do fire up today should fade away as we get closer to game time tonight. Looking at the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network once again, the only rain we're really seeing right now is in eastern DeKalb County, so basically from Fort Payne points north and east. That's where we're seeing that rain from what's left of what was Tropical Storm Fred. There you see Fred, that big swath of rainfall across northern Georgia. See that flash flood warning in effect for Atlanta right now, and actually a couple of tornado warnings in far western North Carolina. Remember, with any tropical cyclone that's making landfall, that's where we always have the potential to see a couple of tornado warnings in those outer bands. None of that is a concern here in North Alabama. That's going to stay well off to the east across Georgia and the Carolinas going through the rest this afternoon. But what we will be watching is for additional thunderstorms to develop. It's still very warm and muggy out there, so we'll have the chance for a few thunderstorms later on. In fact, looking off to our west across western Tennessee, you see the satellite imagery, those clouds starting to bubble up, and a few downpours as well east of Jackson, Tennessee, and in far southern Tennessee as well. And some of those thunderstorms might develop here in North Alabama later on this afternoon. Looking at the Wave 31 Skycam network right now, temperatures kind of all over the place depending on where you are. 78 here in Huntsville. It's also in the upper 70s, 79 in Decatur, 83 in the Shoals, where they're actually seeing quite a bit more sunshine in northwest Alabama, and it's 75 in Guntersville right now. Here's that Gamecast tonight. Rocket City Trash Pandas taking on the Chattanooga Lookouts. Game 1 of a 7-game homestand. There's a doubleheader on Thursday. That's why it's 7 games instead of 6. Temperatures in the lower 80s at 6 o'clock tonight, down to the mid-70s by the end of the game, and just that small 10 to 20% chance for an isolated shower or storm. But we should start to dry things out as we get closer to game time tonight. Here's future radar. The widespread rainfall from Tropical Depression Fred. It moves out of northeast Alabama later on this afternoon, but you see some of those thunderstorms start to develop around 2 o'clock today. There's 5 p.m. this evening. Any of those thunderstorms should start to fade away once we get past sunset. All quiet overnight tonight, a quiet start to your Wednesday. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be watching a new disturbance make its way closer to the mid-south. That's going to spawn off a few more showers of thunderstorms, especially just off to our north across Tennessee. But we'll see a few stronger storms, especially in the Shoals, as we go through Wednesday afternoon and into Wednesday night as well. And some of those storms may be on the strong to severe side. There's your severe weather outlook. This goes for Wednesday. Pretty much all of North Alabama, outside of DeKalb County, is under an isolated risk to see a few strong to severe storms tomorrow afternoon and evening. Now again, it's a level 1 risk on a scale from 1 to 5. We're not expecting widespread severe weather, but we could see some heavy rain, a lot of lightning, and maybe some damaging wind gusts with the stronger storms tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Rainfall totals have continued to go down. That's certainly some good news. In general, around 1/4 of an inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain is possible going through the next couple of days, with the bulk of this rainfall likely falling with those widespread thunderstorms back in the forecast by Wednesday. 7-day forecast, actually, it's really not too bad for late August standards. Staying in the mid to upper 80s for the rest of the work week. Those thunderstorm chances will stick around, but they'll be a bit less by this weekend and early next week. And as the rain chances go down, temperatures are back up into the lower 90s. Matt?
Will